Jeremiah 44 and 26.
Jeremiah 24 and...
No, 44.
44
and 26.
Right. Jeremiah 44 and 26. Therefore, hear ye the words of Yahweh, all Judah that dwelleth in the land of Egypt. Behold, I have sworn by my great name, saith Yahweh, that my name shall no more be named in the mouth of any man of Judah in all the land.
Right. So after we came out of slavery in Egypt, we had a covenant with the Most High, which is like a contract, right? A contract, right? That we was not to serve any of the other false gods.
Yes.
Right?
It's true, yes.
But Israel still went on and we served the false gods.
Yeah.
We sinned. So one of the things that the Most High did was remove his name, because every time Israel sinned in the past, right? In all the different rulerships in the Babylonian Empire, in the Medo-Persian Empire, in the Greco-Roman, well, coming on, not in the Greco-Roman Empire, but in the other empires, we will come together and we will call upon the name of the Lord, and he will hear us and he will deliver us. Right. But the Most High said he was going to do away with his people. Right? Listen, he was doing away with his people, and one of the ways he did away with us was removing his name. Right? Yeah. So that we can no longer call upon him, so we can no longer be saved. Right? But his name now has been revealed. Right? That seal has been broken and his name has been revealed. And then what he said in John, he was saying that he gave his name unto what? Bring it back. John was that's right. John was 17 verse 6. Said, I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou hast given me out of the world. Right? They thine they were, and thou gavest them me. So because what? The Most High gave his son an inheritance. Right? And his inheritance are those men, which is the 144,000 men, also were with him in the creation that were helping him create the world. Right? So he said, thine were they, and he gave it unto him. That was his inheritance. That's what he died for. Right? To save these men. Right? He says what? He says, and thou gavest them me, and they have kept thy word. How do these men keep his word? They come out on the street and they teach and they bid others to the marriage, right? We bring this knowledge and proclaiming that name. The name of our God is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh Shai is our Savior. He was the one that died on the cross for us, right? That name Jesus was a title, right? What a John. What a John.
Understand this thing.
What a John 19:19 for. John chapter 19 verse 19. I'll do something real quick.
John 19 and 90. And Pilate wrote a title.
Right, because Pilate was the head of the Romans at the time, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
And put it on the cross.
And he put it on the cross. He put a title above the cross. Above which the head of who the world called Jesus Christ. But his name was Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And the writing was Yahweh Shai, son of Nazareth, king of the Jews.
Yahweh Shai, son of Nazareth, king of the Jews. Right, we call it the correct name now, and you will see why. Go ahead.
King of the Jews. This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Yahweh Shai was crucified was nigh to the city. It was written in Hebrew.
It was written in Hebrew. That was the first language it was written in. What manner of man was he? According to Matthew 1 verse 1, it says, this is the generations of the son of Matthew chapter 1 verse 1. This is the book of the generation of Yahweh Shai Mashiach, son of David, son of Abraham. And according to the scriptures, Abraham was a Hebrew man. And David came from the lineage of Abraham. So he was a Hebrew man. So that means Yahweh Shai was a Hebrew man. Right? So he was a Hebrew. So they wrote it in Hebrew because he was a Hebrew. And guess what? He had a Hebrew name. And his Hebrew name was Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And in Greek.
And it was also written in Greek. Because what? The rulers at the time, according to the statue in Daniel, right? Was who? The the Grecian Empire, the Greco-Roman Empire, right? The Greco-Roman Empire, right? They were the rulers at the time. That's why Pilate went to Herod with the case. Herod sent it back to Pilate and gave the people to judge it. Because they were the Greco-Romans that was ruling. They were the government, as to say. What?
And Latin.
It was written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. Alright? But he was a Hebrew man. That's the end of that. He was a Hebrew man. He had a Hebrew name. Alright?
Why if you go more than I fear man?
Yeah, that's it.
I fear go more than I fear man. That's why.
So they say, but fear the one that is able to destroy the flesh and the spirit.
Yeah.
Right? Man can only destroy the flesh, but guess what? We come again.
Yeah.
According to Ecclesiastes, but in Ecclesiastes 12 verse 7, what happens when they die? The flesh goes back to the earth and the spirit goes back to the Father. And we come again every 2-3 generations. Right? Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 7.
The word that's gonna straight far from the Lord.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 7.
Go ahead.
Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return to Yahweh who gave it.
Let's go to it. I know how to do it now, but I know. How I go come back here again.
It's soon. Here, he right around the corner.
I tell man I will take myself. I tell now we are living.
Yeah, well, yeah, he right around the corner. That's what we was preaching about when he came. Because we have a world leader by the name of Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
He's the president of the United States,
Trump, yeah.
right?
Trump, yeah, Trump.
Now, today, make 29 days, he has been inaugurated as the president of the United States.
Right.
And he has signed the most amount of executive orders since he come into play. He has been very effective in producing works since he has been inaugurated. And he's also been very effective in stirring up the nations around about.
Right.
Getting these nations prepared for World War III. You know why? Because there's something called the Doomsday Clock. The Doomsday Clock predicts how close we are to the next nuclear holocaust, which is World War III, which will be a nuclear war. A war of the superpowers, as I say, because a nation is only a superpower if they have nuclear arms. Right? Nuclear arms can destroy whole populations, whole nations. Right? So guess what? The Doomsday Clock went closer. Right? It was some time set to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock being midnight, meaning the time that the clock with the nuclear war would arrive, right? It moved closer towards 12 o'clock, right? What you see happening is that Donald Trump is stirring up the anger of the different nations because America's nakedness has been uncovered, right? What is the nakedness? That they were always secretly racist, right? They never did away with racism, right? They never fully did away with racism, but they've been hypocrites and they've been hiding it, right? Right here. Give me Isaiah 14 verse 10. Chapter 10. Right?
Isaiah 14 and 10.
We were church, we used to call out. So what we do, we're calling out. Right? We're calling out to the people, telling the people who the name of our Lord is, or the God of heaven and earth. What's about to happen, which is World War III, and they're gonna push this right, the chip on us, right? They're gonna try to map us to them, to the system of the so-called white man, which is democracy, which is a lie.
Yeah, so-called right? White man,
it's a lie, right? So we out here calling out. What?
Isaiah 14 and 10.
What?
All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also say unto thee?
No.
Art thou also become weak as we? art thou become like unto us?
Right, so all the nations before, they didn't have that nuclear power. America was the first to have the atomic bomb. Right, they had two bombs that they dropped on Japan. Was what?
One was Japan, yeah.
Yeah, the fat boy and little man. Right, they dropped it on Hiroshima. Right, they were the first to have that technology. Right, because it was designed that way. The Most High give them that power. Right, the only other nations they have that power now. India has the atomic and nuclear weapons.
Yeah, everything.
Pakistan, Russia, Afghanistan, EU, Iran. Right now, they're trying not for North Korea to have it, but they have it. You understand? They have the hydrogen bomb, and most likely they have enriched uranium to make nuclear bombs. Yeah, just recently, just last week, there was what? Testing an ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile. Look at right here. America destruction is at hand. That's an ICBM, right? Just last week they test fired one. Earlier in the year, or late last year, they sent up satellites in space to control their ICBM, right? So that they can trigger it and direct it, right? Russia has what? Subsonic missiles, right? They fly very fast, right? The propellant that they would normally use, the gas and thing is different. So the technology is right up there, right? So America is no longer isolated or monopolizing that power, which is nuclear missiles, right? So guess what? The scripture says what? And thou also become as weak as we. What? The economy is about to crash. The American dollar is about to be no more. And guess what? They want to pass for the new monetary system. They want to pass what? The RFID chip. But that chip goes back to the mark of the beast. Right. Because the scripture says those who take the chip means that they yield or they submit themselves to the rule of the devil. Yeah. Right? Yeah. The word mark in Revelation 13 and 16.
And what chip?
The chip is the mark of the beast. Right? It's an RFID, a radio frequency identification chip that they have to inject underneath your skin. Right? You ever see the movie Born Identity? It's like what they see in Born Identity, they stick that chip underneath your skin. Yeah, underneath skin. Right? And when they stick that chip underneath your skin, it's a GPS. It comes like you have a GPS anywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Computerized. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
You become part of the system because you are now part of the computer. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It takes a certain amount of your body heat to power it up. Yeah. Right? But the GPS can find you anywhere. And also within that chip, like right here, you can see it. There's a dose of cyanide. Right there. See that silver bulb there? That's a dose of cyanide. Right? Yeah. You know what cyanide is? Cyanide is a lethal poison. It's a deadly poison. Right? So if you do not comply with whatever the government tells you to do, they can just eradicate you. You're non-compliant, you know what they're going to do? Let's release that cyanide. Kill you.
Why would they do it?
Yeah.
The bumbo clad. You see? That's why I come here and stand up, you know, because I know something's changed, you know. That's why I come here and stand up and listen, you know. You will come and tell me, but I go look to prepare myself. Me taking no man can no beat and to buy and say nothing. I mean go and kiss no man out to spit in go up. I ain't doing that.
At all.
I ain't doing that, I ain't doing. I don't know what person but you tell your son who you want to buy the knowledge to say, oh, did I like what kind of thing is that boy?
This is 2 Thessalonians. You read 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, chapter 3. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse. Right? We're going to go into the day of the Lord, right?
2 and 3.
Yeah. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 7 and
3. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right. So what it says, let no man deceive you, right? By any means, for that day shall not come. What day we speaking about? The day of the Lord, right?
Yeah.
Except they come up falling away first. So who is falling away? America and its glory is falling away.
Yeah.
The so-called white man and his lies is falling away. The truth has been revealed, right? It says what? And the man of sin be revealed. Who is the man of sin? The so-called white man is the man of sin. You know why he's the man of sin? Because he broke that brotherly covenant. First to begin, he was disobedient. Going back to Cain, he was all disobedient to the commandments of the Most High. So as Cain, when it was Cain and Abel, the sons of Adam and Eve, what happened? They both gave offerings unto the Most High. But Cain came and gave a vegetable offering. But the Most High, no, he wanted the lamb, right? He wanted blood.
More beneficial now.
Right. So Abel was blessed because of his offering.
And Cain come and kill the man.
Cain offering was denounced. And because Abel found favor in the sight of the Lord, Cain killed him. So he was wicked from the beginning.
Jealousy.
Right. So the son of perdition is the son of sin. Son of wickedness. That's Cain. Right? Cain's seed was Mark. Right? You hear what you see? You go into Genesis.
You tell them Dutch like right?
Right? Go to Genesis. Go to Genesis chapter 4 and 15.
Genesis chapter 4 and 15. And Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him.
Right, because the Most High put a
sevenfold.
He put a curse upon Cain, right? He put punishment upon Cain. So Cain was saying that, hey, this punishment is too much for me to bear, because anybody that sees me want to kill me. Right? But Cain was wicked, he killed his brother in the beginning. Go ahead.
Sevenfolds. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain.
What is that mark? The word in Hebrew for mark is a what? A what, right? That mark means a distinguishing mark. Go ahead.
Lest any finding him